Majin Vegeta versus Goku was one of the most iconic battles in Dragon Ball Z. Now, for this video, we're going to talk about some hidden truths, some secrets, and what if Goku and Vegeta was to have their match after the 7 years, but without having Boo hatch. You get what I'm saying? We're going to look at some things where we're going to do this a little bit different and say Goku fighting Vegeta, not Majin Vegeta, but just Vegeta at this time. Now, a couple of things to look at and comparing it to just the actual fight with Majin Vegeta versus Goku, and also Vegeta, fighting Goku if he wasn't Majin in the tournament, if they got that chance, or just even outside the tournament, just them having a match while Goku was there, and just seeing some things. Now, there's always been questions on who had the stronger Super Saiyan 2. Is it Vegeta or Goku? Now, my theory is, from watching the series, I always feel like Vegeta always had a stronger Super Saiyan 2 than Goku, even throughout as we go through everything, like all the different series and stuff like that, like Super and GT and this stuff, because at one point before Vegeta got new forms like, Super Saiyan 4 for GT, or him getting, Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue, and now his Ultra Ego transformation and these stuff, like Super Saiyan 2 has always just been his go-to transformation for a long time. And I always felt like Vegeta kind of mastered Super Saiyan 2 because that was always just his ultimate form that he used, and he kind of mastered that form better than probably Goku, because Goku always had Super Saiyan 3 to go to if he needed to go to new heights, and later on, like I said, all the newer forms like Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, and now Ultra Instinct. So now when it comes to Vegeta, him being able to master Super Saiyan 2, and as we go back a little bit into the 7 years, Goku and Vegeta both trained in their respectives, and Vegeta was very confident in taking on Gohan, who at the time he knew Gohan was a Super Saiyan 2, and it definitely means he had to been able to achieve that power, because in the series, the transformations kind of make it seem like it's always referred to as someone being at a certain power around that range, but even though we know that's not the case when we go to actual power scaling and seeing like how strong people train their base and their Super Saiyan transformation, because two characters are at a certain transformation level, that doesn't mean that they're at the same power level. So like Goku and Vegeta both could be Super Saiyan, but that don't mean they're exactly equal in strength. One of them may be stronger than the other, as we've seen full power Super Saiyan, which is grade 4, which Goku and Gohan was able to achieve in the Cell Saga. And later on we still compared these forms, but that doesn't mean, like I said, a Super Saiyan that go to the Trunks learning Super Saiyan as a kid will be on the same level as Goku and Vegeta were in the Cell arc. That's not the case. Now, it's a possibility they could be, because they're hybrid Saiyans, and we don't really get a definitive of like how powerful Goten and Trunks is as just like individuals. But when it comes to like characters like Vegeta, we do see that he always pushes his Super Saiyan 2. Even against Beerus, he was able to land a shot on Beerus in the Battle of Gods movie, where Goku, who was Super Saiyan 3, couldn't even touch Beerus, and even affected him, even if he was to be able to touch him. So this goes to show just how far a character like Vegeta has come, and pretty much in mastering his Super Saiyan 2 transformation. So now, as we look back at this matchup, Vegeta looked like he was getting the best of Goku in his fight as Majin Vegeta versus Goku. Now later on, at the time, Super Saiyan 3 was not conceived yet. So at this point, it's just Goku and Vegeta having a match. I don't think Toriyama had the idea of Super Saiyan 3 yet. But in story format, Goku had Super Saiyan 3 as a trump card. But outside of that, you could kind of say Vegeta had the advantage against Goku in their match. if they're just fighting equal on Super Saiyan 2 levels. And now there's a couple of things to take away, because Vegeta, people think that, you know, I would say Goku is stronger than Vegeta without his Majin boost. And in a sense, Goku had an advantage at that because Goku was in his spirit body. Goku still had a halo. So that means all the benefits of Goku being in that spirit body, he still achieved that while he was on Earth. So that means Goku still have an infinite amount of stamina. He still wouldn't suffer from, like, you know, any of those defects and have his power. And also his body would be extremely durable. So if him and Vegeta was to have a matchup, Goku would still have an advantage on Vegeta whether they fought Super Saiyan 2. So by Vegeta actually getting that Majin boost, it kind of put them a little bit evening out the playing field, because we've seen how much the Majin boost was able to make Vegeta and even people who was under the Majin, you know, like Spappa Vig and Yamu and these characters, how Vegeta kind of like kicked, you know, Spappa Vig neck around and he still was fine. So definitely the durability is definitely up there for the Majin, and as well as, you know, he did get a power increase as well. So that is something that could have contributed to why Vegeta maybe was stronger than Goku in his Super Saiyan 2 transformation at that as well. But it kind of evened certain things out, because Goku being in that spirit body was able to have an infinite amount of stamina and not have to worry about energy consumption and could fight at a high level. And pretty much his output of power would definitely be something very, you know, troubling for Vegeta if they fought in that regular state, with Vegeta not having his Majin, you know, boost and also durability. So if Goku and Vegeta was to actually fight with both of them alive as Super Saiyan 2, it's a possibility that Vegeta could have been stronger than Goku as a, you know, Super Saiyan 2. With both of them, if Goku was in his regular human body and Vegeta was not a Majin, it's a big possibility that we could have got that as well, because Vegeta has a goal to strive to try to achieve. And same thing with Goku, as Goku's been in the spirit world, and while he's in the other world, he's pretty much training and probably fought other people. But judging from what we've seen, we don't think Goku has met any other stronger opponents in the other world besides Pycon while he's been in the other world. And him just being trained, he kind of just probably trained himself and pretty much push himself to new levels of trying to surpass characters like Cell and Gohan when it comes to power. And Goku's probably gauging Gohan's power to see like this is what he has to achieve to surpass. And by him probably reaching Super Saiyan 2, he strived to keep pushing his Super Saiyan transformation like he did during the Cell arc and unlock Super Saiyan 3. And with no limits to him having any, like, you know, stamina issues, it kind of pushed him to a point where he could do that and keep pushing forward to unlock a transformation like Super Saiyan 3. Whereas if Vegeta just stick to his regular relentless training inside a gravity room and trade day in and day out and pretty much know that he had to achieve Super Saiyan 2 because he knows that there's new powers that he has to kind of, you know, achieve. But overall, Vegeta really wanted to fight Goku, not just because of power, but just he felt like Goku was the better man, of Goku being not scared to die and pretty much stepping up to handle the situation. And it's just pretty much showing that thing of like the difference between a boy and a man, and kind of just showing that Goku's character of just being fearless, and Vegeta had to respect that. And that's one thing why Vegeta really just wanted to see him test against Goku, and not really necessarily just to fight Goku, but just to kind of just see if he can get back his pride in a sense, because he kind of felt like he was hopeless and feel like they had to take care of him even when Gohan had to step in after Vegeta, you know, attacked Cell and Gohan broke his arm and stuff like that trying to protect Vegeta. So definitely Vegeta kind of feel like he's in their debt in both ways, to Gohan and Goku. So this definitely pushed Vegeta to, even though Vegeta said he would not fight again and now he's not a warrior, he definitely still trained to try to regain that warrior mentality and respect back. because there's no way he's going to be able to live on and not having to, gain that. And he feel like the only way he could get that is by beating Goku, and not knowing if Goku will ever return. But by Goku returning and said he was coming and announced that he was going to enter the tournament, I'm pretty sure Vegeta probably trained even harder during this time frame for the tournament, because he knows Goku's entering and Gohan is entering, and Gohan is supposedly supposed to be the strongest at the time. But Vegeta probably already achieved Super Saiyan 2, so he really wasn't worried, but he definitely wanted to test his power against Gohan to see how far he came, and to wonder if Gohan has kept up his power. And that goes to show Gohan hasn't. But at this point, it's a big possibility that Vegeta could have been stronger than Goku as a Super Saiyan 2 if Goku didn't have any of that, special, I guess, hacks that he has as being in his spirit body. But overall, Goku has Super Saiyan 3, so Goku was the overall stronger person. But if we're just comparing their Super Saiyan 2 and just looking at their fight and everything like that, if Vegeta, without his boost with the Majin and the way Vegeta was dominating Goku in that fight, is a big possibility that if they was to fight both in regular, they probably would have been equal in strength. But most likely Vegeta probably could have took the win on Goku. But if we're going by actual anime canon, Goku could have probably risked testing out using his Super Kaioken with his Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2. But I doubt Goku would have risked anything of that, because he probably understand that thing probably would have destroyed his body if he tried that in his actual, human form. So definitely get in the comments, tell us who do you think is stronger without any hacks at that time, if we're just comparing their Super Saiyan 2 out of Goku and Vegeta.